I'm sorry, what you said? You said we could also hand them out to who?
Like the white people,
Yeah.
they are white people who stood up. In fact, if you guys did not during George Floyd,
Yeah.
there's a lot of white people who died in protest
But-
about the country treats black people.
Yeah, but listen, that just because they may do an act of service, right, doesn't mean that they now can share in the gifts and the blessings that the Most High has
Yeah,
to
oh,
us.
sure thing, yeah.
You know, even the people, even the Israelites that join hand in hand with him are going to be put to death.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's not necessarily like the Most High God is a separatist. Right?
Yeah, that's
so
true.
we have to understand and develop that same mentality.
You have to understand that mentality for sure.
And then Matthew 15:24, because you believe in Jesus Christ?
I do.
Right. So even Jesus Christ was a separatist.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
So then if that's the case, why do we now have to be accepting
Hey,
the
she's
so-called
an Israelite,
white
I think.
people that want to be a part of the movement?
Yeah.
Right? Because the religions of the world, anybody can convert to them. Right? Christianity, anybody can be a Christian, no matter your race.
Yeah.
Buddhism, anybody can follow the practices, no matter the race. Even Islam, anybody can follow the practices and be a part of the religion, no matter the race.
Yeah.
However, being an Israelite is a nationality. It's an ethnicity. You can't convert to being an ethnicity.
Yes.
Like you can't wake up today and be like, you know what? I want to be a white person.
No.
Right? It doesn't work that way. It's all about Christ being a separatist.
Yeah.
And as followers of Christ, we have to follow in his footsteps.
Exactly.
Go ahead and bring that out.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24.
Bring it out.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right? So a Canaanite woman was coming to Christ trying to receive the blessing. But he first ignored her. Then he told her that she was a dog and that the bread was only meant for the children. Right? Then he told her that he was only sent for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You got Deuteronomy 76 as well. Because not only was Christ a separatist, but the Most High God is a separatist.
Yeah.
So he told us through Moses that we are to be separate.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Right? A separate people unto himself. And in Deuteronomy 32:8, he told us we're a separate people unto himself. He didn't say, oh, I'm going to collect everybody in my arms and just hug him and love them as one. He told us that we were different. We were set aside, set apart, holy for himself. Go ahead, bring that on Deuteronomy 32:8.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 8.
Bring it out.
When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance,
Right? He divided unto the nations their inheritance. Go ahead.
when he separated the sons of
He
Adam,
separated the sons of Adam, right? So we see different places. The Bible lets us know that the Most High God and his son are separatists.
Yeah.
So when it comes to us being out here teaching and preaching,
Yeah.
we're only for our people, right? Because there are enemies that know how to make their operations very covert.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So they may come to you in a manner like the George Floyd situation, where, like the George Floyd protests, where they want to join hand in hand or become a part of the movement. They want to seem as if they're for our cause.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But deep down inside, it is not so. The book of Sirach is a book of wisdoms, right? Things that we can take with us and apply to our life to keep us out of harm's way and to prolong our days, right? You got that?
Oh,
Bring that out.
this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10.
Bring it out.
Never trust thine enemy.
Wisest word, some of the wisest words you might hear. Never trust your enemies, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Right? His wickedness is the same way that iron rusts, right? It's guaranteed to happen, especially over time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Though he humble himself and go crouching,
Even though he humbles himself, oh, listen, man, I love black people. I've got a couple black friends. Oh, is this a protest? Let me be a part of it. Though he humble himself and come crouching, right?
yet take good heed and beware of him.
Take good heed and really be aware of the people that you're dealing with. Go ahead.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass.
Right? It'll be as if you ever took a steamy shower and the mirror get fogged up.
Yeah.
Right? And you can't really see your real reflection.
Yeah.
But when you wipe that mirror and you wipe the steam from off of it,
Yeah.
you get a more clear perception of who's in the mirror.
Yes.
That's the same way that if we're aware that these people are our enemies, we'll be able to properly perceive who they truly are, even though they come humbling themselves and crouching down, right? Because their wickedness is guaranteed, just the same way that iron is to us. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
Right. So this is why we come out here and we speak and we teach to our people and our people only.
That's right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the true children of God.
That's right.
We are the ones that are going to inherit the promises. We are the ones that have been separated from the beginning. The Most High has set us up and ordained us to be receiving or recipients of the kingdom of heaven, and that the other nations, including the white people, they're going to go into captivity in the kingdom of heaven. Did you know that? Have you ever heard that before? Oh, wow.
I
Wow.
know
What-
for as long as you're trusting, but yeah, I heard this somewhere. Yeah.
No, bring out the precept. So, would you mind if because it's one thing if we say it, right? But it's another thing.
But I understand the worldly where the enemy part is something that I know for sure.
Absolutely. And then, so all things have to be measured up with the Bible. So it's one thing if I tell you that they're going to be going into slavery in the kingdom, but it's another thing if I show you directly out of the Bible. Are you okay with that? All praises. Go ahead, bring that out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10.
Bring it out.
He that leadeth into captivity,
Right, the so-called white man has led our people into captivity, right, over here into the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah.
And then, and then ultimately, in all nations, right? He that leadeth into captivity
shall go into captivity.
shall go into captivity, right? Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have been slaughtered by the hundreds of millions at the hand of the oppressors known as the white man, right? In collaboration with the other nations that are listed biblically in the book of Psalms chapter 83. They have cooperated together to slaughter us and then commit genocide, and then to create a system that perpetuates that genocide on a global scale,
Yes.
right? So he that killeth with the sword
must be killed with the sword.
must be killed with the sword, right? This is what the world knows as karma, but the Bible tells us that God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap, right? So these people have sown captivity, slavery, rape, robbery, murder, oppression against our people. So these things are going to be coming to them once we're put in power and in rulership. Revelation 14.
This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 12.
Bring it up.
Thus saith the Lord God, behold, that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon him. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and that of Dedan shall they fall by the sword.
Right, so Edom, right? Who is Edom, whose name was changed to Edom from Esau. He's the progenitor of the so-called white man, right? So Edom has dealt treacherously, and for what they've done, the Most High is going to cut off man and beast from their land, from Teman all the way to Dedan, right? So these people are going to be obliterated after they serve their just punishment, right? So what do you think about the information, sister?
It's very, very informative.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. It's just how it is. Yeah, because I mean, if it really was come to us, it's all about who you are ethnicity-wise and who you have interest in at heart. So.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. I learned a lot.
Not a problem, sister. Listen, there's more to learn. We always looking to continue to grow in the spirit, right?
Yeah.
So if you have any questions or if you have anything that you want to talk about, converse about, got information on the flyer, YouTube channel where we have different topics that we dialogue about. But also we have an email address on there, and my phone number is on there as well. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, reach out.
Yeah,
it'll be a
It's
pleasure.
a very oppressive system. I mean, the number of people of color who is behind us are just out of injustices.
Yeah.
And I've been there too. I've been there when I brought up my cases in court and I didn't get anyone.
Yeah.
Just because of my skin color.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I compare it to my situation too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what the Bible tells us, that they have set up situations where they'll murder a man and then count themselves not guilty.
Yes, and very oppressive.
Very, very oppressive. So it's been a pleasure to build with you, sister.
Thank you so much, guys.
I appreciate
You're doing a good job.
Thank you, sister.
Educating everybody about what life is all out here.
Yeah.
And it is being honest, exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for sharing. I've been through some shit, like a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of shit.
Yeah.
Just getting my case across anywhere in a white justice system. But these are, just like you say, oh, we have judges that are doing justice, but you don't get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And who are you suing? Are you trying to sue a white person like them? So yeah.
All praises.
That's exactly what I learned here.
I find myself.
Okay, thank you.
For light, sometimes I find myself. Looking for love, sometimes I find myself. Looking for the easy route during hardships. Looking when I should listen to every word from God's lips. Looking for light, sometimes I find myself. Looking for love, sometimes I find myself. Looking for the easy route during hardships. Looking when I should listen to every word from God's lips.